Shaner64 here, and today we're going to do an updated game room tour behind me here for 2024. New year, new me, chopped off my hair. I'm here, still the same guy, still the same room, new look. Let's check it out. So as we enter in, I just reorganized all this around so it's a whole new look. So let's start over here. So first walk in, we got TMNT, got posters all around, of course. Got turtles up top. They're mainly the vintage, new, mint-on card ones, I guess you can say. You can find them at Walmart, Target, wherever. And it actually spans the whole way across, which I pretty much have almost every one of them. I'm missing a few, I believe, but they're all pretty much up there. That's not the exciting part. I mean, you can find these figures anywhere, so cool to have, but they're not like super rare or like, oh my gosh, look at them kind of thing. Go down. So we got the top shelf. We got some TMNT Funko Pops there of the new movie. And as well as this top shelf is kind of a mix of stuff. So you got the TMNT 3 movie figures, which I've done a review on, open box. Well, unboxing, I guess you could say. You can check that out in my videos below. Same way with some of these other figures I've done unboxings on. You got the TMNT 2 movie turtle figures there. Some villains. Different varieties of ones, Super Shredder back there, Taka and Razor. And you got the Universal Monster ones all mixed in there. And as you start to go down, this is where you're gonna find the Toon line. So the Toon line I'm pretty well set on. I have almost pretty much anyone I want. I'm missing a few, of course, like I don't have every single one of them, but it is a fun line to collect for. And I'm very happy to always look at these. I mean, this brings back so many memories of it being in the cartoon or just having the figures in general, because I always say with these NECA figures, you cannot beat the quality of them. I mean, sometimes you get the bad quality control, but super nice figures. And believe me, to get these in these positions, it's a pain to dust around, but it's worth it for the looks of them. And you go down. Here we have Turtles in Time. This is more kind of like the Turtles in Time / arcade NECA area, so mix of some Toon line. So still all Turtles in Time, and then you got the Armageddon one, the shark there. That's from the Tournament Fighters. And then you got some more of the Toon line here on the right, along with the Space Usagi. And you go down. Here we are entering Super 7 territory. So you got most of a Super 7 line. I'm missing, I think, like the newest wave or two. I don't know. I don't have the spirit to get into Super 7 as much anymore. I kind of lost interest in the Super 7 line. I mean, I'm going to keep what I have because these are awesome figures, but to get newer ones, it would almost have to, like, extremely blow me away. Bottom shelf, you got a big Leo there, but you have the Mutanimals on the left there. You got the different turtle ones there mixed in. The actual turtles straight in the middle there, they, I believe, are Super 7 ones, along with the April and the Splinter there. And the Casey Jones, he's Super 7. And then on the right, you got the 2012 series, which very underrated, which I started getting into in the past year. Love it. And then you got a giant Raph there. And a giant Leo. And then on the side, you got some of the ice cream bar figure displays, little turtle van, Super Shredder, Funko Pop, big one, a Super Mikey, big pop. That was some of the Stranger Things set. You got Krang back there. You got a little Krang stress ball. And you got, these are newer ones here. You have the, Mutant Mayhem Funko Sodas, which I have a Chase of Raph and April back there behind. She's kind of metallic there, but those are cool. So that is the turtle area. Next, you got an Uncharted poster there, Sunset Overdrive, the Bureau, PlayStation All-Stars, Battle Royale for like the 5 people that remember that game besides me. And then we got our setup here. Don't mind my cord mess. I'm a very messy guy when it comes to cords. It's something I gotta improve myself on. So, first shelf here. We got our PS5 here. I play that thing daily. Chorizo back in the corner there. And then in front of that, that is actually my older pup Omar, his urn there, and paw print, and little hair bottle there. Miss him every day. He was a good dog. So he's always in here with me, kind of hanging out, I guess you could say. No light on there. Got different little Kirby figures here, different Funko Pops I like to put on display. You got the Toxic Avenger there, some Mortal Kombat ones. You got some Stranger Things figures there, our White Vita. Game & Watches of the new Zelda and Mario Bros. Ones. And then console-wise down below, you got a Retron 3 set up here, N64, PS2, original Xbox, and then over here you got our minis. We got the Genesis Mini 1 and 2 and Genesis Super Nintendo, no, sorry, Mini Super Nintendo. I can't speak, I'm too excited. I got my Switch Lite over here charging too, it's set up, but it's there. Have two switches, got the old classic and the light, so. Some figures up above here. Little variety mix of stuff. You got Frankenberry, you got iZombie, you got Toxic Avenger again from Toxic Crusaders, you got Gargoyles, and you got a U2s from Five Nights at Freddy's. TMNT DVD sets there. And our Gargoyles. Here is my wife's Xbox One games. I'm not big into Xbox, as some of you may know, but here's all the games that she's into and kind of gives you an idea of what she likes. Except that NASCAR one, that might be mine. That's probably the only one in the whole thing, maybe. And the Rock Band. And the WWE ones. There's a few. Okay, a few of them, but I don't really play them. PS2. I cleaned out most of my PS2 area, sold off a lot of them. Wasn't really playing them much anymore. Here's almost like a Super Boy kind of thing. You can play Super Nintendo games in it, and I believe Genesis and NES. Got a Witcher Free Collector's Edition statue there. Evil Within press kit down there. Original Xbox games. Going the whole way up. Got some more figures there. You got Bioshock Infinite figures up there. RoboCop, Banjo-Kazooie hanging out up there. Mumbo Jumbo. Those are old school ones there. Little keychains of Banjo and Mumbo. You got the Iron Giant over there hanging out. Some Sonic the Hedgehog pezzes. You got Far Cry 4, you got a Half-Life 2 poster, Battletoads, you name it, it's probably in here, maybe. Some more original Xbox games. Wii U. And then you got Marvel Blu-rays I got mixed in here, which they're probably going to be working their way out of here. Maybe moving to a different area. Wonder Swan. We picked that up a couple years ago at Otakon, one of the anime conventions we went to. That Stray Cat plush is so cute. I love that thing. We got Tally back there. Gordon Freeman, 6-scale figure. You got Spawn. You got Droid from Witcher. You got a Harvest Moon cow down there. Assassin's Creed. Amiibos. And those like GameStop kind of Amiibo ripoffs in the back there. I forget the name of them. Got a few back there. We call this the Silent Hill shelf. Got a little Silent Hill keychain in there. And then we got the dog from 2, Robbie Rabbit, and a Pyramid Head plush. I love my plushes, as you're going to see as we keep going. So I love Ghost energy drinks. I've been kind of addicted to them, drinking them all the time, so they are wonderful. Life is Strange there. Pyramid Head, Robbie again, Crash, a Heavy Rain promo back there. It's actually an origami thing you can build. It's pretty cool. That Banjo-Kazooie, oh my gosh, that was the last video I did. I'm still so happy with that. I mean, that thing is huge, but awesome figure. I love that one. So, but the ghost does light up. It's a light up display sign I got from one of the stores I go to, and I was like, I want that so bad. And one day I randomly went in, they're like, you can have it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was the coolest thing ever, so I love it. Down here now, this is kind of my wife's I guess you can call it Ubisoft. She's a big Ubisoft fan. There's other things mixed in there. I know someone's going to say, well, Witcher's not Ubisoft. I'm aware. But you have Watch Dogs in there and different things mixed in. Just Cause 3, that's actually a limited edition comic book back there signed. It's like one of one kind of thing. My wife is a huge Uncharted fan, little Uncharted shelf. We got a 6-scale figure by Hot Toys back there. You have the collector's edition figures, even have the Taco Bell cup. I mean, you gotta have a Taco Bell cup in here to make it complete, I guess. Even a little pen. I mean, just little trinkets from Uncharted. Next up is kind of like a mixed shelf of like different things that we're into. There's a Fallout New Vegas collector's edition back there. You got a Pip-Boy from the Fallout, what was it, 4 collector's edition. We have for Xbox One. A little bobblehead of Johnny Gat there. You got Vault Boy, bobblehead. You got Foxy. And my wife loves Evil Within, so we got a little Keeper plush there. Different figures. You got the Bureau back there. Little wallet ID thing, a little lighter from it. Resident Evil 2, you got a couple older Resident Evil figures there mixed in. And then, oh baby, we're going to the Sonic shelf. So this is kind of more modern day Sonic slash, there's a few older retro ones mixed in, but this is more modern day Sonic for the most part. Nice little wooden piece back there, one of my buddies made for me. I love the setup here. This is kind of more retro Sonic, along with all the plushes. And actually, those 2 back Sonic plushes in the back there, they were my wife's original ones in the 90s. She's kept to this day, so that's awesome to still have those up here. You got Bucky O'Hare, you got Cartman, you got the Pip-Boy Collector's Edition box, you got the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition, Funko Sodas of Sonic and Tails, Smash Bros poster, different lanyards. I have lanyards hanging all around. You got my girl Becky Lynch with an Assassin's Creed hat on, stand up. Got to have her represented in here. You got Super Meat Boy plush back there. The Street Fighter 6, whatever it's on. I can't even remember anymore. Yeah, 6. Street Fighter 6 Collector's Edition figures. Different statues and so on. And different art books. You got Poochie back there. That was in the 90s. That was my original one, actually. Strategy guides and collector's edition guides mixed in. You got some more amiibos, the Animal Crossing amiibos. Bottom, you got some of the Mario amiibos down there. DK Country 2 soundtrack reimagined. Different strategy guides again. You got a Sonic body pillow there hanging out in front of the closet. Can't go wrong with that. PS5, 4, 3, and Vita. In case you want to see what I have down below. In case you Vita people want to see what Vita games I got, I'll kind of get it down in there. PS3 as well, and the PS1. Don't have as many as I used to. I kind of slimmed down on some of the older retro stuff that I wasn't playing as much anymore. And then you got some figures up top. South Park, Chucky, RoboCop, Ash from Evil Dead. It's kind of a mix of everything. You got regular show, Adventure Time, Scott Pilgrim. You got Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. I love it. I love the Smash Bros. Art there from the Wii U / 3DS one, I believe. No, I'm completely wrong. I think that's actually Ultimate. And then we're going to come around. The turtle figures there, Digimon. Big Stranger Things fan. Got a lot of Funko Pops there, Stranger Things, some figures back there. The Street Fighter figures, I love them. Fall Guys, goofy, fun game. My wife and I feel screams. Nintendo light up sign. Vintage signs there. We got Streets of Rage, DK Classics, and Excitebike. Got the 1-Up arcades. You got TMNT. And you got Mortal Kombat 2. Plushes scattered around, different things. There's a Knuckles Movie 2 plush. The turtle figures on it hanging around. You got the stools here with it. Mortal Kombat stool as well. And then a plush of my sister got me this for Christmas one year of my dog Omar passed, and I think that's so cool to keep in here, kind of keep his memory alive always, because not a day we go by we don't think of him. Got that Kirby poster, I've had that forever up there. Crash plush back there. Pizza Hut box for Mutant Mayhem. You got the whole figure display. A lot of people love that video, right? Went over the whole entire display. different plushes mixed into. You got Animal Crossing plushes, different things. The Mutant Mayhem figures are all kind of chilling back in there. And then you got the Battletoads figures, Banjo-Kazooie plush, Mutant Mayhem cereal. It's kind of like the miscellaneous corner, I guess. Power Rangers figures back in there. Now over to the Nintendo stuff. So we got tons of Nintendo plushes going up through. I mean, I don't know, I don't have as much as some people, but different posters, figures. If you want to see up close what all I got there. It's a mix of all different franchises, which I love having them all together, kind of represent different series in Nintendo's history. Different little trinkets too, like this pins back there and so forth. Little Yoshi display shelf, different Yoshi titles on display with different figures and plushes. Those old 90s Yoshi plushes I grew up with, I love them. Call this kind of handheld slash Pokemon, little Pokemon shelf here I made. Then we're going to be going down to the Nintendo Switch games here. Let's see what games they got. You can pause, freeze frame there. Some N64 box stuff, N64 loose, some miscellaneous figures. Those VHSs of DK Racing and Banjo-Kazooie. GameCube. DS stuff is down there, 3DS. Some collector's edition stuff, little off stuff. And then our cat Tangy here. He's fast asleep. He's had a rough day at the sawmill, working hard, so he's always tired. He's a tired little key, but he's a happy little cat. Tangy. See there, he kind of woke up a little. Which called in our buddy Pavo wants to check it out. Here we got our Pokemon plush, which I've been having such a resurgence of Pokemon in the past year. Oh my gosh, like I've been getting obsessed. I feel like a kid again in the 90s. I love this stuff. And as you probably can't tell, Squirtle is my favorite Pokemon. So, got a lot of Squirtle plushes mixed in. Different brands too. You got Tomy, Jack's Pacific, some Pokemon Center ones. And then you got our Donkey Kong shelf here. Some Pokemon figures, as long as some DK kind of games mixed in there. Amiibos. No Kelly Toys, Mario there. Some complete box game systems there, which I do have all the old retro game systems, believe me. They're all down in my living room. I actually have them set up down there because they're kind of more on display down there. But do have all the old ones. There's Rob up there. My wife loves GTA 5, in case you can't tell. That Mario Timeline poster too is awesome. You got some Pez there. Amiibos. That picture of my dog Omar, which I love. Like I said, we had that custom made. I think it's awesome. NES, Super Nintendo games off to the side here. And in here, handhelds. You got Game Boy Color, you got DSi, which actually that one I believe is a Japanese one. It's an import. Game Boy Advance SP, a white Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. Pablo's checking them out. He's kind of curious what all is in here. I don't think he even knows. Let's go to the next one. Game Boy Advance games. And then you got Game Boy Color, which Pablo's looking for a game to play. And that will bring us back to the other side here. So that is my game room setup. So if you got any questions below about how I did certain setups, leave a comment down below. Or if you have any comments about like what you think of it, what you enjoy, what you like about it, I mean, let me know down below. I mean, I love the feedback, and positive or negative, I don't care, it's whatever. And if you enjoyed seeing it, if you enjoy content like this, please like the video down below and check out my other videos as well. I got playlists down below of unboxings of action figures, video game topics I've done, Funko Pops, Pavo, he's in tons of shorts, my dog. So we're in here just chilling, and it's a Saturday night here where I am. Gonna drink some Ghost energy drink, not sponsored, and then we're gonna play some Switch, PS5, and maybe make it an all-nighter. I'm pretty wide awake right now, to be honest with you. So, but until next time, Pablo's here down here with me hanging out, and we'll see you next time. Cowabunga.